Is that?
Yeah, because she wants you to buy diapers.
Well, because I think on top of that, she sent him to the car in a shitty diaper. Because the whole time we were there getting him, Waddell kept saying, Sid, your alarm's going off. Sid, I think your alarm's going off, right? And now you know that woman had to have been able to smell that baby, right? So we're out in the car, and they're trying to get the car seat fixed for him. And Waddell finally says again, Sid, your alarm's going off. So I realized that she was just going to ignore Waddell. So I said, Sid, I think you pooped. And she goes, I don't think so. I said, Lisa, you can't smell that? So she goes, well, I'll check him. And, of course, she checked him, and he was shitty, so she changed his diaper in the car. But, yeah, she said, there's plenty of diapers in there, right? Nah. There was technically 8, and we changed him a while ago. It left 7. And his pull-ups she's putting on him, right, which is fine. But there's only, 8 of them in there for the whole fucking weekend, right? So Waddell went and got some, and he said, do you want me to send these back with her? I said, no, you put them in the fucking bedroom for the next time we have them. You know what I'm saying? I said, that's what she's wanting out of things. She's wanting you to buy extra diapers. And she knows for a fact that we gave her the diapers that we had here, you know what I mean? But yeah, she's going to send him here in a shitty diaper. Let him ride all the way here in a shitty diaper. Had to stop that shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? Or she would have for sure done it. She would have come here in a shitty diaper. But that's my other thing. Yeah. Too late for all that shit, but anyway. But you see, no one gives a fuck at this point. I don't have guardianship, so no one cares, and I'm not part of divorce court. No one cares.
No, you can still give it to the Ricky for divorce.
Yes, but no one cares because I'm not part of that divorce. And he wasn't with me getting the baby. This was me and Waddell getting him, so no one cares. They didn't care when we were going through guardianship court. No one gave a shit. Elisa could do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared. Something will drastically have to happen before anybody will go, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? That's usually what happens in cases like this. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt.
You would practically get burned or a broken arm or something in order for something to happen.
Yep. Oh, and you know how she'll
blame it on Ricky.
You know how she said she had got vouchers for daycare? Well, today she goes,
yeah.
Daycare is going to cost me $25 a day. That's $125 a week. I can't do that. I'm going to have to wait till they get me vouchers. Well, see, she'd already said she got vouchers, right? So the point of it was she thinks it's going to be free. And it was $25 a day after the vouchers. You know what I'm saying?
Or she was hoping that one of y'all would speak up and say, well, we can give you $50 a month to help pay that.
No. She specifically, the voucher program isn't going to be totally, it's not going to pay everything. Okay? But in her mind, the voucher program was going to be free. They were going to pay for all of it.
Mine does.
Huh?
Mine does. Mine does.
Mine never did.
My state pays for it all.
Wow. Arkansas down.
My state will pay for your education to go through college.
Yes, but for the daycare center through Section 8, okay, this is the vouchers through Department of Human Services for Section 8 people that live on the thingy. It doesn't cover it 100%. And she knows that, but she kind of dumb.
When I first moved here, I was on Section 8.
Here it doesn't do that.
Moved here.
And even when I was with Department of Human Services, I got daycare vouchers, but it wasn't completely free. I still had to help pay each week. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Arkansas.
Smith said,
Yeah, Arkansas is not free clear across the board.
In an after-school program while I was in college.
Yep, here you got to pay for that.
Don't tell her any of this because I really don't want her moving here.
That girl can't.
That's the last thing I want in my neighborhood.
She ain't gonna leave where she's at. The only job she can get.
She wouldn't be able to get away with what she gets away with now. If Children's and Youth was on her ass.
Yeah, they just don't care here until something happens. Well, guess what? Guess what? You know how I was pretty sure I had just one grapevine down there? Right? In my section down there before we put the two new ones in there, I thought I had one grapevine. There's three grapevines.
There were three.
There is three. There's three grapevines down there after Ricky got all the crap pulled out and all of that stuff. There's three grapevines and we just planted two. And I think next year, about this time, I'll plant two more. Because there's one here, one in the middle, and one down at the end for the three that was already there. So we put the two new ones in between the first two. So next year when I put out some more, I'll put two new ones between the last two. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, that's what he did today. We just weed eated it. We decided that we would just get the pavers and put in there on top of the grass so we'd kill out the grass. And we wouldn't have to just sit out there all day long and pull on that shit, right? Because that's what it would have came to. And the grass is real tough down there anyway. So we'll just get the pavers like I wanted to do and put on top of what I don't want to ever be grass again. Right? So that just won't be today. But anyway, he got the two new grapes put in the ground for me. And got all that weed eaten for me, too, while we went and got Sid. Oh, yeah. Well, I've been tired all day long.
He's not staying overnight to be with Sid, right?
Yes, he's staying overnight tonight.
And hubby is okay with it?
Well, Ricky's staying in his lane, and he's staying in his lane. If that makes sense. Anyway.
I hope Ricky don't smoke nothing to trigger it.
Ricky ain't smoking. Ricky ain't doing that. Ricky's taking this medication in his arm that puts him, wow. He said he's just now getting to where he's not tired all the time. When he first got that shot, and I'm talking about the one for drinking, it just put him on his ass where he could just barely get up and function, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a given when it's something you're having to get used to that's new to your system, you know? But he says,
You and Sid go to church on Sunday.
Oh, no, we're not doing all that. He don't go to that church anymore. Don't do any of that anymore.
Why doesn't he go there anymore?
The church had said they would help him with some stuff when this guardianship stuff was going on. And when it come time to do so, they didn't show up for it. So, yep, he don't go there no more and deal with them anymore. Yep. So that's that. Huh?
Soccer numbnuts over here.
So that was that. He don't deal with them anymore. Oh, goodness gracious.
I thought he had a problem with the other agency he was working with.
He has a problem with that agency too. And they wanted to give him another person in that agency to help him with 100 families for vouchers. But he said, well, if we're going to do that, you're going to definitely have to give me somebody else because that lady didn't even show up to court.
Yeah.
you know. And she's like, what? And
So
he's,
are they going to help them or what?
well, yeah, but I talked to housing yesterday, I think it was, last night. I had to give her some information. And then I asked her how long she thought it would be before he got in. She said, normally it's a 3-month wait. And I said, I was hoping it'd be quicker than that. And she said, well, we get it done here today, and I'll try to, make sure he gets in there before June. You know?
I would have said, can I get that in writing?
Well, I'm not going to be able to get that in writing because, normally it's a 3-month wait.
Yeah.
But, she can't give me something they ain't got. They got to have an empty apartment before they can do all that, And it's just for Van Buren. It's not for, all across the land. It's just Van Buren's housing authority, and it's not that huge. But, I just kind of wondered because, they got in the last time, like, boom, they were pregnant they were just about ready to have Sid. And then just as soon as they had Sid, they were in, like, within 3 weeks. It was crazy. And it just so happens that they had something available right then. It wasn't because, they got moved up on the list because they were pregnant, because they had a house, they weren't homeless.
Right.
And even if they were homeless, they still wouldn't have been moved up on a list. It had just been, well, I'm sorry, What's that? 3, 4, okay. But I got some video of Sid got introduced to my stairs on the porch because we were going outside to go check out the grapes. And he went up the steps, and Daddy had to go up and get him, and then he helped him get down the steps, and we were going to go walk on out to the grapes, and back up the steps he went. Daddy had to go get him again. And then I said, come on, Sid, let's go down here. So he ran and fell in the dirt or the yard and got back up and kept going, and Daddy was like, you're going to fall again. I said, he don't care. He's a boy. Let him play. He's going to run until his little legs can't run no more because he's free, You got that whole backyard, run and play. So he ran and played. Hey, baby. Hey, I was going to say something to you. I got 2 more diamonds there for her because she asked me if she finished that one if she could have another one. So you can give her those 2.
Okay.
What you doing?
Waiting for the baby to sleep.
Oh, well.
I just put him in bed.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Probably gonna come back and shave my face when he finally does the watch some toes. I got toes down there.
Oh, you're just friends. Just
Just
hanging out.
friends.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Love you.
I was wondering.
And
Yeah,
18.
okay, you look at some shit.
Don't worry about it. I'm not sleeping with her
No, that's
or
what I'm
dating
saying.
her.
I'm just saying I would hate for you to get in some shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, mamas need to know those things, even if somebody at almost 33 and you didn't know it. Your sister made it to Missouri, by the way.
I know. I talked to her the other day when she got there.
I asked her if they were having bad weather. She said, yeah, they had to go hellballs like that. And she said, well, no, I was hollering at Gary. Go put something over top of my tree. And he's like, what the hell am I going to put over your tree? It's 8 foot tall. And I was thinking, well.
It sounds like some politics shit.
But you see, that also sounds like your mama. Oh my! I thought several times last night maybe I should go try to put something over top of my rose bushes, right? But then when
it's not an 8 foot tall fucking tree.
well, if I had one that I just planted, Robbie, I'd probably run out there and try to cover it, Yeah, don't get rolls. Be careful. But they were only about this big, so they weren't too bad.
The hell?
Yeah, and it didn't get really windy out there. Is that